right, our second guest for today is a bundle of talent, if we do say so, because what? Yes, is an Nigerian songwriter, rapper, record, and television producer who earned major recognition in Nigeria after the release of a single, We Are Africans!
Louder!
All right, an Afrobeat anthem. Before that, our guest was a producer for the British hip-hop record company and musical group, Big Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Abdurrashid Bello, a.k.a. JJC Skillz!
Yes!
Thank you.
JJC with the skills.
Yes.
What year was that video?
That was, I think that was 2003.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's 7.
All right, so we were talking about when people come to you and they're looking old, and then they say, when I was young.
I was jamming to that.
I think he mentioned something like that. But when I was in secondary school, I used to listen to your music. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
You are finished
I'm thinking to myself, okay, so if you are this old, how old am I?
You get.
Okay, well, we thank God.
And yesterday, you got the internet, happy,
Buzzing.
excited, buzzing, because you stirred quite some reactions. People were really pumped when you congratulated your wife, Funke Akindele, on her 45th birthday.
Yes.
That was very big.
The feeling, because, that's a very good one.
The reaction from social media people.
Well, I think a lot of people are quite shocked to find out that I'm human. To be honest, growing up in England, and with my experience of having different baby mama, the most important thing is the children. Just focus on the children and let all the drama go. And most importantly, have the attitude of gratitude. We had almost 7 good years of, lovely relationship. So happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
And I wish her luck.
We love that. Now let's talk music. Like you've been doing this for a long time, from the years of Big Brothers. How do you feel right now? Like we'll definitely talk about Afrobeats and definitely mention JJC Skillz, because there was Big Brothers, you were in the UK churning out songs. Then there was that JJC and 419 Squad that had MP, Smokey, So Simple. There was now that the band, Don Jazzy, Queen era. Then there was also that era that you had Tipsy and some other artists.
Big boys.
Yes, we cannot talk about the journey of Afrobeats without mentioning your name.
Thank you.
How do you feel now when you see all of this? We Nigerians.
No, first of all, collect
Nigerians
your
sing.
flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's
you.
the flower?
No,
Yes.
it's a garden. Let's go to the garden. A garden.
How do you feel when you see what is happening right now to Nigerian music?
I'm so happy. I went to England after all this lockdown drama. I finally got to visit my second home. And I got to meet with record labels and executives. And I'm so surprised that everyone is pumped about Nigeria, especially Nigeria. Africa, yes, as a whole. But the Nigerian energy, the things that we are doing as a new generation. Yeah. Honestly, I sat down with them and I was laughing at them. I was like,
look at you.
I believe, if you remember, in the year...
You have our Lord.
I brought this person called Don Jazzy to you. Yeah. And I told you he's going to be the next biggest thing. We should sign him now. I came to you and I said, here is the band. You should sign him. He's going to be big. Literally, I'll say, I called the same executive. I called him 10 years after I introduced the band as a project to him. And they sat down at a round table and they told me, it's going to be very difficult for us to put a black face on the wall of our white daughters. So especially in
That's so insulting.
Yeah, well, it's England. And then especially if he's African. If he was a Jamaican, maybe we can find a way around it, but we don't really know how to sell an African. So that's actually why we now took our product and went to Nigeria and said, okay, you know what? If we can't sell it to them, let's sell it to ourselves. And once we build and galvanize the audience, we will now hit them up.
And that is what is happening?
That's exactly what I did an interview, like almost about 20 years ago. And I was saying, in about so amount of time, African music is going to be on all radio stations and all. I'm going to release it.
I think you should bring that.
It's so cool.
Yes, on. Let's say that again. Wow.
And I love the fact that you're having a proud dad moment now because it's just like, yes, I told you. I told you did not pay attention. I love it. So would you say that the people that want to jackpot, because we hear a lot about that nowadays, people want to jackpot now, like, they always think once you get there, things are sorted. Would you? Yes. Oh, no,
Where?
It's a general, anywhere that's not
Nigeria.
here. Yes. So, yeah, what would you say with, I mean, what was happening then is still kind of happening now, to be honest. Like, black people aren't exactly being pushed. Would you say that they should just stay here and keep the fire burning or try and... Because, I mean, you went and you came back.
Yes. Well, I didn't even have a choice about going to start with. I mean, I was 14 and I was taken by my family to when my dad died. So I grew up there. And then when I came to my realization, and I was like, okay, I'm black in a white world, and there's a whole nation out there that I'm so proud to be part of, because my upbringing was very... My mom used to like rub my head and go, Baba Dudu, Baba Dudu, my black and shine. So I was very like, I'm black, I'm proud.
I love it.
I love it. So
you should build the confidence in you.
Shout out to her as well for doing that.
When I went to England, and they used to call me JJC. That's the name. So they said, when I come, my name is Abdul Rashid. I just come from Nigeria. So they used to really bully me. And
I love this story.
and they used to call me JJC. So I found out, I was like, what is JJC? They said, Johnny Just Come. So I said, okay, fantastic. I will embody Johnny Just Come.
Wow.
So I started calling myself JJC. So while I was making music, they kept on liking the music I made. So they started calling me Skillz.
Skillz. Okay.
So it's a JJC with Skillz. So I now made sure I took every single opportunity to let everybody know I was Nigerian. I'm proud. So I used to dye my hair green, white, green.
Yes.
I used to only wear green, white, green. And screaming at the top of my lungs.
Some movements you started right there.
Yeah, so that's basically it. It's just basically having the vision, following it through, and achieving it. All
right, interesting. So we see what you're doing. We see what you've been doing lately, because you've recently unveiled your project, Afristar. And one thing that actually surprises me right there is that you said that that is not a record label, but you produce music, you make music, you do music. I mean, and it has other things. In fact, I particularly love the one with the kids and teaching them how to speak their mother tongue and all that. So you really want to talk about it with us.
Fantastic. So Afristar is my passion. And my passion has now turned to full-time profession. It works in different aspects. So I have Soul Kids, and Soul Kids is a full-time, 100% dedicated channel for children, teaching Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, and we're going to expand into Tree and other languages. Wow. Also, very important, we now just did a partnership with a lady called Vivian Gold. We teach sign languages also. Oh,
wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
You are thinking forward.
So, and it's done in such a beautiful way, and so it's edutainment. So you are entertained, but at the same time you are educated. And I believe that when we start thinking about re-educating our generation, I think we will have a better future. So that's basically that project. Because my children now, God bless them, I go to them, how do you say good morning? And my son literally goes, Ekaro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's 3 years old. Oh. And he does it because in the video that he watches, the person says Ekaro and prostrated. So he didn't just only learn the language, he learned the whole culture that goes with it. How do you say good afternoon? He says Ekason, you know? So, and same thing, I find myself now, through the process of teaching people or teaching children, I'm now learning, like, good morning.
Oh, the sign language.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
You know, and things like that. And A, B,
love.
C, you know, you literally learn. And then you find yourself now in a different environment as a JJC. With some deaf people, I find myself going, and you can communicate. And that's basically that project. So that's the kids project.
All right.
So, Afristar. It's
a lot.
It's
like
a lot.
we still have. Okay, so you're going to keep the thoughts, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break. And, of course, we'll have JJC Skillz right here in the building.
Who's this?
Yes. So that was a national anthem for me back then. Absolutely loved it.
Also, yeah,
it was unique. You say? Please,
I'm going to join this conversation with you because
Listen.
I am Gen Z. Did you see the way
Gen
I
Z.
dressed to work today?
Let's just say black don't crack.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll catch them now. What year was that video?
this was 2000.
You say? Okay, I was 1 in 2000.
2002.
Man.
2002.
It's crazy.
I was still in the belly.
Oh, yeah, right.
No way.
Yeah.
Big brothers
it.
right there. New Flow, JJC and his guys.
Yes.
Do you still keep in touch with all of these guys?
Oh, thank God for technology. Yes, we have WhatsApp groups.
Oh.
So I have a Big Brother WhatsApp group. I have a JJC and
419
Nice
WhatsApp.
one. Interesting. Love. Love.
So is that is there a way we can get Big Brothers again? Or is there a way we can get the JJC and 419 squad again?
Well,
Can we just merge everything together
Yes.
and just do one big happy family? Yeah.
well, J-Rock is actually coming to Nigeria this Sunday.
Oh.
He's championing an autism
That's some good
foundation,
cause right
yes.
there. Yeah.
So he's finally coming to the motherland.
Oh,
I told him
wow.
when I see him, I'll show him around. I've spoken to the rest of them. Come to Nigeria. Let's relive a little moment. At least let me showcase everyone. Maybe a little concert.
We'll be looking forward to that.
Would love it.
With everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, please bless us.
Yes, that would be lovely. JJC and 419 Squad, they're spread across the whole world. America,
MPs, Smokey.
everyone's everywhere. So maybe one day. Never say never because you never know. That's what I'll say.
Never say never. So I want to find out now because you've mentioned Afristar. I mean, Kids TV. Can we get more music?
Okay, so
Maybe. Are you going to make time for us?
so with Afristar, I've just released a new album for a boy called Dave Wills.
Yeah.
The album is called Yoruba Demon. Yes, Yoruba Demon.
Straight up.
You're the ones promoting all this bad behavior.
Well, we're actually...
But and then it's so interesting that I found a love song in Yoruba Demon.
Thank you. The whole album is actually a love song.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a love album.
Oh, wow.
So we actually, just like JJC, just like 419 Squad, we are going to change the meaning of Yoruba Demon. You know, we're going to turn it to that sophisticated, classy, romantic Yoruba man.
That is lying to you.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like,
just have checked out.
I left the chat, I came back, left again, you say?
They've always been sophisticated, but the thing is that they just serve breakfast.
With their starched white agbada, that's how they be arranging breakfast for you.
Well, the thing is here, now we've gone past breakfast, we're now moving into brunch.
Wow.
Nice one. I like
That's
this.
where they will see you, OJ. That is where they will see you. What?
So, honestly, beautiful songs, something for the family, for the couples.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of songs for toasting.
Problem.
And yeah, it's very good for couples, especially if you are going through the motion of life.
Emotional damage.
So check it out, Dave Wills. Okay, so part of that, he's the first project.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a fully 100% ready, talented artist. And Afristar is literally just showcasing him to the whole world. And I'm looking for businessmen, record labels, managers, and people that want to sign him and take him to the next level so that I can get the next person and put them on the treadmill. We're not signing anyone.
Oh, interesting.
We're just literally showcasing him to the world.
But then, if you talk about you're looking for record labels to sign him and all that, talking about record label in Nigeria, perhaps there is a reason you don't even want to have anything to do with, record label thingy. I don't know. But you see that we hear stuff every day. There is always one drama or another, and it never ends, even in other climes. But it's just that it's better than Nigeria because we've always talked about there is no structure in the music industry in Nigeria. Yes, we understand that in other climes you have people who write, songs, people who have... So you designate stuff to people. Not that people cannot even do stuff on their own, but they have a lot on their plate already. But here, they're not recognized. So if you say somebody wrote a song, they probably will not respect the singer because somebody else wrote the song or something, and it's not meant to be. What are you doing as an OG? What are you doing about putting structure?
Okay, so fantastic. This is why I created, or I'm in the process of releasing Afristar. Not just the name Afristar as a company, it's actually an app. You're going to download the app, and you, as a talented person at home, will create a profile where you put your picture, your videos of who you are and what you do. And within the locality of, or from anywhere in the world, you can download and find the talent that you want to collaborate with. You can book that person and pay them for the session to come and sing for you, to come and produce a record for you, to come and perform for you. Or if you're looking for an actor, singer, anything you're looking for, talent, makeup artist, you want to put together a production and you don't know where to start. You download the app, you see all the talents. I already have about 15,000 people already registered.
When
I first started the first campaign, I called it Nollywood Search, right? And the whole point was I was working on the C1 production while we were doing a lot of production, and we needed a lot of actors. And when people come on set, sometimes they're not very good. And we didn't have enough time to filter. So I was like, I wish I could find somebody close by that can replace this person right now, because the production is happening right now. Afristar will help with that, you know, and that's where I want to do. I want to, and then obviously I am looking to have teaching or workshops every month.
Oh, wow.
Where I go from neighborhood to neighborhood, bring a rapper, a producer, a writer, an actor, and then I'll create content with them. Oh, wow. Educate them about the business that they're in. I mean, I did a whole 3 seasons of a TV show called Industry. If you watch Industry, I don't know, a lot of people don't get it, but it's actually edutainment. True. It's not just entertainment. True. It's the truth about music industry. When you want to sign contracts, what kind of management, what does a manager mean? Is your friend your manager? You know, who owns the masters of songs?
Which is always a conversation.
Yeah. Wow. Other things as well that is very important. There is what you call, and people don't even notice. There's the record labels, here's the artist, and in the center is the investors.
Yeah.
And really, the investors are the ones that are moving this whole industry.
And people don't even shine some light on that.
Yes, and those are the people that you hear about when an artist and the record label have
drama.
Because they're pumping
the money. And now when it's time to reap, there's now some issues.
Friction.
Yeah, so what I want to do is try to educate on that and help with collaboration and let people just grow from there. Let the talent.
Okay, will it be safe to say that you left the music scene in a way and focused on movie production?
There was a time I decided, no, I'm not going to keep on making money. I'm pumping it into music. You know, because forever and ever, I don't know if anyone really have noticed, through the years, I've actually been a video director.
Yes.
Through the years. All the days I was singing, all the days I was shooting Fokasibe video, I was shooting Bob BFC, Kamikaze, Olumente, all these videos that I was, so it was a natural progression for me when I met my wife. Like, okay, you know what? Nah, let's leave this music and focus on it. But my passion is still there, you know, and I just found a way to use the music to impute it into content creation.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Love. I just want to know, what color would you like your statue to be? Because what?
Black.
Because, I mean, you put in so much work, like, for such a long time. Do you sometimes just sit back and feel like, these people don't deserve me?
Especially like, when you see comments on social media, like, it will be JJC Skillz.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I just like...
there is that generation, that generational gap.
Yes, because, you know, we say it all the time here. We say it all the time.
Call them out.
I'll call them out because I'm used to doing that, and I'll not even spare them, you know, in any way. I was on radio for the longest, and then, you know, there was a time, like, there was a day, you know, it was Raskimoda who passed. Yeah. And somebody called and was asking who that... I mean, so, when I was born, I knew music. I started working with music, and there were people who did music way before I was born. And I still... So I don't want to believe that it is because I did radio or I was into anything. You understand?
We are woke.
So I am wondering, what is the wokeness that you don't even respect your elders?
But, okay, you know something? There's a generation that don't even know what a vinyl is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I remember printing a vinyl. I remember DJing with a vinyl. Straight one.
Yeah.
Some guys don't know Walkman, right?
Some people don't know what Walkman is.
Oh, Walkman.
I'm not that old.
That's even,
It's so recent.
Walkman, Walkman is even recent.
So recent.
Some people don't know what what's that thing called?
Not iPod.
This
Is it
man,
iPod?
this
man.
man is after Walkman because Walkman with the cassette.
There's another one
Yeah, it's not iPod. It's tiny.
The Walkman, the one that used to use small ones before MP3 really kicked in.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it wasn't the shuffle.
escaped me.
It wasn't. The
It was
shuffle.
like the shuffle one.
Yeah.
There's a whole generation that don't know that.
Yeah, well, I don't know it because, like, Gen Z, excuse me, forever young. Yeah.
I could just,
So how do you feel exactly?
Honestly, I'm just happy that I am alive and still able to participate, you know,
Relevant.
and be relevant, which is very, very rare with our generation. You know, there's a couple of us that are still like, you can come out and people say, oh, that person is important or that person is still relevant to the game. So what I have been trying to always do is evolve. So it's either you evolve or you die.
True.
That's how I see it. And I'm not going to keep on playing the same game I was playing 20 years ago. I'm just going to upgrade what I know best and educate myself on new things and then keep it moving.
Oh, wow.
I love
Thank
it.
you so very much, JJC. With skills.
You see what you just wanted to fling us, jump to skills.
With skills.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on the show. It's been a wonderful time.
I'll work on your statue, Black Lives. We are Africans.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the show. My name is OJ. JJC Skillz was in the building. Dala was in the building. And, of course, Only Porter Mike was in the building. We wrap up the show.